Hello, I'm your host, the Chicken Man with GKG Poultry. I'm here analyzing the deep litter system of bedding to see if it's the best for poultry. First and foremost, I'll explain what it is. It is a system where initially a thick layer of bedding, which can be wood shavings, wood chips, sawdust, straw, leaves, pine needles, hay, or a mixture of any of them. Anywhere from 8 to 10 inches is placed on the floor of the chicken coop. Whenever the coop gets dirty, an additional thinner layer is added. This is done repeatedly. Doing this makes a compost-like effect, with the chickens turning and aerating it themselves. Throwing a little feed on the ground can help entice them to do this. The coop is only cleaned once or twice a year, leaving a layer of composted material at the bottom, where the composting microbes will be ready and active for the next batch of bedding. So why is this so good? Well, there's a plethora of reasons. First of all, it is healthier for the chickens. The adding of carbon via the bedding keeps the ammonia levels neutralized. The drier top makes it less likely for chickens to develop feet problems, and also makes a comfortable warm area in the winter. The act of composting attracts bugs, which the chickens will scratch up and eat, giving them an additional protein and probiotic source. Much like the jungle floor made of a thick bed of leaves and organic matter where the chicken's ancestor is from, the deep litter creates many vitamins and nutrients that the chickens can access. During a rainy period, it is beneficial to add a little more bedding to make sure it is dry enough, or even use a hay fork to aerate it a little. When it's really dry and hot, it can be good to water the bedding down so it is cooler and keeps the decomposition of the deep bedding going. The deep litter bedding is extremely good at holding in nutrients that could have been released into the air via fecal dust or leached into the groundwater. This nutrient holding capability is prime for fertilizing the garden or even a pasture. This system saves money, doesn't smell, and is even easier to clean than other bedding systems. All in all, the deep litter is an amazing way to run a coop. Joel Salatin of Polyface Farm in Virginia, a leading expert in sustainable agriculture and one of my most esteemed role models, promotes this system in his lectures and books. I have been doing this for a couple years and I love it. Some of my pens have a thicker bed than others, but it just shows there isn't really a wrong way to do this. Using the resources available, you are keeping the birds happier, healthier, and more productive, and that's what counts. That wraps it up. Do you have any tips for doing a deep litter bedding? If so, leave it in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like button, and of course, subscribe. Goodbye.